I know like some Philadelphia and New Jersey fellas going to come through.
So it's going to be wild. All right, so getting into the first game here in this set, AoS just got done playing a heavy matchup, winning a pretty close Game 5 against Rool Wood.
Take a couple steps down the tier list, and then we got KRoBo. But KingRoBo definitely has shown to be a really formidable player with this character. Nice tech there.
Yeah, I mean, AoS already showing a little bit of matchup knowledge, knowing that you can't contest KRool from directly above, so going around the up B to try and get some kind of edge guard there. But the crown can kind of be an issue, because ZSS loves jumping around, and that crown will... if you get caught unawares by it, that can be an issue.
Absolutely, yep. And also an interesting thing that I noticed in the way that, oh wow, that crown being such a great tool, armoring through the paralyzer there is a really awesome for KRool. That's a perfect trade for KingRoBo, because the combo's into that up air for the kill. Yep,
and KingRoBo ends up with the stock lead here at the beginning of the set.
Yeah, and the cool thing, I was before that amazing, that very early sudden stock loss from KingRoBo taking that with the crown. I was gonna say the AoS. Last game we saw, or in the last set, we saw him playing against Woods and Cineroar, and that was definitely a matchup where you're playing more against like a character that wants to, like a grappler type archetype, wants to get in your face. You want to try and stay out of the range. But KRool, the effective range is definitely a different thing. And that was a really great platform follow-up, getting the back air, which covered all options.
Yeah, I don't really think he had an option there, except like a perfectly timed get-up attack maybe could have beaten it out. But now we got KRool at 173. And forward air does not work, so taking that stock is going to be an issue.
Yeah, I do like the idea from... Ooh, is he going to make it back? Oh, oh wow, a rare KRool Gimp.
There we go.
At 197, but still.
It seemed like the hurt box pushing actually came into play there.
Yeah, it actually did. And KRool actually, the fact that KRool is so heavy means that he's basically going to be untechable. Oh my, how did you see that?
That's skinny privilege right there. That is
that was definitely skinny privilege, bro. The Barbie doll privilege. I definitely phased the. Remember all that Z axis up in Smash 4?
Yep. Uh-oh. Okay, not getting the right hit of the down special there. But yeah, just doing these forward airs into the stage, kind of the only thing you can do to this KRool recovery. Just kind of forces techs over and over again.
Yeah, but KingRoBo, he is definitely hitting those techs and not getting caught slacking at all.
Yeah, I like this time waiting out the armor on the crown.
Had the idea to go for the
kind of pushing back a little too far.
Yeah, I like the idea to try and use the crown and try to armor through, but still ended up not being enough, and now AoS with a very clutch edge guard, bringing it back despite being down 3 stocks to 1 at the just a few moments ago.
Yeah, and actually I think that might have been a shield poke. That down air is such a weird little hitbox sometimes. It can really get in your way. But KingRoBo, he's still got a big percentage lead, even if the stock lead has evaporated.
Yep, tries to get that up smash follow-up after the parry, but still not going to find it. He's at 78 is at the if you're not matching out a down throw from KRool at 78, then honestly you kind of lack. And maybe KingRoBo looking for a little bit too much there for what he was for the chits he was handed.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh, forward air. My goodness.
The jump. ZSS players love to just kind of throw out those short hops in neutral. KingRoBo calls it out, takes game 1.
Yeah, definitely a difficult thing. Like what we were seeing in the last match between, I'm referring to that set because, recency.
Yes.
With that Incineroar, it's something that AoS is really easily able to do is because Incineroar is so slow and doesn't really have that much, his hitboxes aren't that big in the air. He was doing. Something that was crazy was he was definitely getting a lot of those nairs to anti-air and up airs to anti-air. But it was nothing that would really lead to a kill. But KRool, forward air, they just smoked them at 100%.
Gone.
Yeah, disappeared. And the up, we saw that up air kill took the stock at 65 off the crown.
Off the crown reverse bounce.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah, especially against Zero C. Compared to that, the longer the game lasts, the more easily she's able to just make it go to her wins and just run out the clock. But if you can take advantage of that lightweight and those and use those few opportunities you have when you do get a touch to actually capitalize, and it could very much be a short game.
Yep, AoS taking it to town. So this is a ZSS classic. She has a very good time on the stage. Lots of space to get out of the range that KingRoBo is trying to cover with the crown. Really, the reason ZSS likes these big stages often is just you're able to weave in and out of your opponent's effective range so easily just with her movement and jumps. And interestingly, the set history between these two, so AoS is up 3-0 on KingRoBo, and AoS is trying to make it 4-0.
Yeah, with a ladder like that, that's definitely another good benefit of this stage. The fact that it sometimes has those platforms every 30 seconds or so, and because of that, he is certainly able to profit with those ladder combos. And it was kind of like a reverse what we saw in the last game with that combo off the top that took the game stock so early. but this time it's on AoS's side.
And trying to take another stock there with that flip kick. AoS really throws those out a lot. Like, this is a player that wants you dead at any %.
Positively, nice job getting the grab, waiting for the take advantage of KingRoBo's poor air drift with K-Rool.
You're dead.
And those horizontal blast zones on Town and City being so small. And just like that, 3 stocks to 1 in KingRoBo's favor the first game. Definitely the tables turning, as we almost said, the turntables going into this game too.
Yeah, that first game definitely seems like it was a little bit of a wake-up call for AoS. He is just not letting KingRoBo breathe right now.
Yeah.
However, the down air up air is going to take 1 stock.
Yep, positively going to work out for KingRoBo.
All right, here in the corner. Yeah, using the armor to get back to stage, but then you just take the next hit. And this is such a big lead right now. I like that option.
Yeah, KingRoBo tried to go for a little bit of a set play with the cannonball, but AoS with the first option flip jump, not allowing him to set up shop. Positive situation yet again. KingRoBo recovers high to avoid that attempted edge guard off stage from AoS.
Yep. Ooh, the armor coming out.
Yeah, you rarely see that up air armor really come into great use, but you also rarely see King K-Rool live a boost kick at 145.
Yeah, Robo was getting a little bit too trigger happy on some of those attacks onto AoS's shield, and AoS just pulls the trigger on that up special, and that's going to take the stock and the game, and we are evened up at 1 game apiece.
Yeah, it's really sad for KingRoBo there to go from game 1 looking at 197 as the second heaviest character in the game to dying at sub 80 2 times in a row in just a span of like a minute and a half. Good grief.
Yeah, interestingly, AoS letting KingRoBo go back to PS2 despite DSR. I guess he's got to be fine with it.
Yeah, PS2, it definitely works for King K-Rool in terms of constantly having those platforms to camp under and using that to set up your crown things and whatnot, being able to play neutral that way. Whereas on Town, you have the disadvantage of 1, dying earlier off the side despite your heavy weight. 2, the fact that it's FD a lot of the times because that you don't have those platforms to hide under.
Oh, that's going to be super true.
And the ladder combos are still a thing with those platforms helping Zero Suit.
Yeah, once ZSS starts coming with the lower hits of the up air, like just like visually, if you're getting like that first little scoop, you're in trouble.
Yeah. And King K-Rool wanted King. I'm sure it's so easy to call him King K-Rool because they both have King in their name.
Every K-Rool player got King in the tag.
Yeah. But yeah, oh my goodness, almost getting caught by the cannonball, but flipping out of the way.
Oh, that was
nice job from KingRoBo. Yeah, that down there actually is such a good 2-frame. It's crazy.
Yeah, KingRoBo saying don't go for stuff like that.
35 and 2 hits. Wow.
Oh, you're gone.
You're dead. Yep. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, and the thing is, I don't even think I think that's true always on K-Rool.
Yeah, I mean the nair from that position. Yeah, it was just he got the neutral get up there, I believe.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, if you yeah, I thought that was actually a backup for a second there. But yeah, the nair, that's a true confirm, no matter how you DI on that one.
And AoS has completely seized control of this game now.
We are 1 minute. Why are these matches going by so fast when AoS is winning? It's K-Rool. You think he would live long?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's winning when he's able to get early stocks. Like, that's been the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's really difficult to find those if you're... Oh, wow, nice.
Get out of here.
And the DI was actually... Bro, the DI was... Bro, Bermuda Triangle.
You're gone.
Yeah, get out of here, bro.
Going somewhere no one has ever been before.
Yeah.
Oh, the footstool, I kind of like that, but yeah, it does mean that he's not really able to get a punish, but at this point... Oh, yeah.
That definitely has been... AoS is getting so much mileage off of that against these big bodies tonight. Just they really have very... Like, they already have so many limited options in terms of getting out of the corner, but with that paralyzer, with its travel speed and just the way that it takes up so much space, it's just so active against them, particularly because they have so much body that gets stunned.
It's one of those moves that just, like, it forces a defensive option or you die. And, like, it's not usually going to hit you, but you might as well toss it out, especially in situations like that where if you catch the neutral get-up with the right timing, then you're just gone.
Yeah, and I really hate to say it, but KingRoBo really just having a difficult time finding these stocks. I was about to comment on that before he lost the last stock, but yeah, just really, it's difficult to get your momentum going against someone like AoS who's really strong at piloting Zero Suit and recognizes the fact that this character has the best movement stats in the game overall, except with the exception of like 2 other characters. So really, he's not going to give a chance for KingRoBo to even get those types of opportunities and openings. Yeah,
this character had the best initial dash in the game until Mithra got added. You're just able to, like, as I was saying, just like engage and disengage. You completely decide the pace of the match against a heavy.
100%, and that's really, we're passing 100% right now on KingRoBo, not really able to find a hit, just getting out-frame dated. AoS just weaving in and out with these attacks, but does get a follow-up on the platform.
Yeah, AoS is a very flip kick happy, just in neutral. Like, he'll do it forwards. In his winner set against Slashy, he was getting punished for it a lot, but KingRoBo has not found the solution for it.
Yeah, that's just an issue of speed in this matter.
Yes.
It's really just the fact that Rool doesn't really have the, we were talking about initial dash speed. Doesn't really have that a quick burst into action the same way that a character like me, Brawler or Rushdown would.
Exactly, yeah.
But still, KingRoBo holding his own so far. Able to last a little bit longer on this stock. 164 is that. Ooh, gets clipped in the head.
Still not dead, but oh, she doesn't work. but I don't think he's
it'll
making it
work
back.
out in her favor.
Close enough, yeah.
Yep, the Zero Suit Suck Slander is definitely just propaganda at this point.
Yes.
It worked very much in her favor. You could have said that was intentional if I was any less wise.
Right, yeah. Oh, because you need to be completely holding forward for both hits of that forward air to connect at high percent off stage like that. But
that's true.
Yeah, you're gone.
At that point, there's unless you are TAS.
Exactly.
You are not matching out.
Even if you are TAS, like that might not even be enough. I'm curious what the upper limit on mashing is in this game, like theoretically.
The upper limit?
Yeah, like how fast could you technically mash out?
We're trying to break the ceiling.
Oh,
actually?
He misinput.
that was a misinput.
Totally meant to be a flip
big
kick.
spaghetti on that one, yeah. You can tell it's spaghetti because that's what the side B looks like.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Why are we doing this?
I don't know.
You said he was flip kick happy. I didn't know we were doing it in the center of the stage like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go again. Using
that
it
was
to punish the crown
that was smart
time.
from AoS because he knew that with the armor, the barrier would actually just gotten armored through.
But at this point, it's so stale that like it's not going to kill. Okay, I like the reverse. That was clean.
Yep. Actually dip to the side, just let KingRoBo pass by, and then clip them underneath.
He gets a lot of mileage out of that. Knows how to position himself well to do that backwards up B and get good kills.
Yeah, and we'll see if KingRoBo can seal the stock and bring this to a last stock situation, because that's certainly what we're going to be able to. That's what he's going to need at this point. But here comes the ladder. Is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
That is wow. Rool did not really get to do his thing of living a long time.
Nope. It was a lot of, like, he was laddering with just, like, the tip of the up air, and those were chewing to each other, and he he jumped a little bit higher, and I don't think it was necessarily true, but he was doing it to get, like, that first, like, scoop hitbox of the up B, and at that point it becomes true into the boost kick.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's going to take him the set.
It's definitely some Smash 4 type stuff, so.
And that is also going to set up a rematch, AoS with Slashy in Losers Finals.
Oh, Slashy is here. I'm a huge Meat Brawler fan.
Oh, yes.
I'm a huge Meat Brawler fan, so this is definitely.
I as well.
Oh.